excuse me. Okay, I've got 6 diets, 6 different diets, and I'm going to tell you exactly how they all work. So I've had an interesting conversation this morning, so I'd like to take 6 of the most popular diets and tell you how they work, how to be successful on them all. So the very first one, ketogenic. I used to eat keto a couple of years ago. I enjoyed it, but now I eat low carb. So ketogenic diet is eat high fat diet. You're almost eating 80% fat, no carbs and some protein. And a ketogenic diet works, but only if you create a calorie deficit, which means if you eat less than you burn each day. Low carb diet. Low carb is what we use now at our personal training transformations in the gym and our nutrition transformation. Quick plug, our nutrition transformation starts on Friday. Get in! Alright, low carb diet is successful. And what a low carb diet is you eat fewer carbs, or low carb. You eat more fruit, veg, protein and good fats. Okay? But a low carb diet is only successful, lads, if you create a calorie deficit, which means you eat less than you burn each day. Number 3, a low-fat diet. So think Weight Watchers, really popular in the 90s, probably 80s as well, don't remember. And a low-fat diet is avoid foods high in fat and eat primarily carbohydrate and protein. You can lose weight on a low-fat diet provided you create a calorie deficit, which means you eat less than you burn each day. 4th diet, Slimming World, a points-based system to help you reduce portion size. Slimming World works and you can lose weight on it, provided you create a calorie deficit, which means you eat less than you burn each day. What's next? There's a trend happening here. Paleo. Ooh, my friend done paleo. She lost 4 stone. Paleo, which means like you're eating real natural foods or Paleolithic foods, minimally processed foods, and you can lose weight on a Paleolithic or paleo diet if you create a calorie deficit, which means you eat less than you burn each day. Diet number 6, intermittent fasting. I know someone and they lost 17 stone. Intermittent fasting, that must be the best diet. Intermittent fasting is restricting your eating to a couple of hours, a small window each day, and that's the only time you can eat. And intermittent fasting works great for weight loss if you create a calorie deficit, which means you eat less than you burn each day. So you can see, lads, there's a common trend on every diet. All diets work, provided you create a calorie deficit or you're eating less than you're burning. Then you lose weight. So it's not that one diet is better than another. It's you find a diet that works for you. A low carb diet in a health approach is more healthier, in my opinion, and that's why we promote that in our gym. But every diet works, provided the most important thing is that you are creating a calorie deficit. And you can see that common theme through all 6 of those diets that I went through, is that creating a calorie deficit is the most important thing. Whatever diet you're on, everything works. Then your wife even got a top on. I was out for a run, I was roasting. Gotta show off these guns. Alright, and that's really, really interesting. And one more little last thing I just want to explain to you is let's say you're hitting the gym versus you're hitting Slimming World. In Slimming World, you're going to see results on the scales a lot quicker. And that's because in Slimming World, you're not doing resistance training, you're not building muscle on your body. And so scales is going to look better. But, however, your clothes size, which is the important thing, you're going to be better, you're going to drop sizes quicker. So I see a lot of time girls get disheartened because years and years of conditioning to be so focused on the weighing scales. That they're obsessed with it, and you really want to see those numbers changing. Screw the scales, lads. I know we use the scales to monitor you to see how you're getting on, but it ain't the most important thing. The most important thing is how your clothes are fitting, and because that's what people notice, and that's what you should notice and pay attention to, not the scales. When you're in the gym, if you're in our PT programs, you know we're lifting weights every session pretty much, so you're putting muscle on your body, you're toning your body, alright? So you're actually increasing your weight with the muscle you're adding. Yes, you're losing fat. On a Slimming World diet, if you're just Slimming World or Weight Watchers or any of the diets that don't involve resistance training, you're losing water, you're losing muscle. Yes, you're losing fat, but you're also losing those other 2 things, okay? So you're going to see results on the scales a lot quicker. However, if you put it into the gym, you spend the time building some muscle. What's going on there, guys, is yes, the scales might move as quick, but your measurements are moving much quicker. You're getting leaner, and what you're doing as well is you're setting yourself up for long-term success. When you diet without resistance training, you're not doing your metabolism any favours. You're slowing it down, and as soon as you take your finger off, you're a fat store machine. You build your body, build some lean muscle on your body, get yourself toned, and now your metabolism is running much higher, so you're able to maintain that weight, an amazing figure. Guns. Okay, lads, I hope that helped. If you enjoyed it, throw me a comment, throw me a like, and have an awesome Thursday. Dinny out. I'll go and put on the top now. Thank you. If I can figure out how to end it. Thank you. Thank you. Dinny out.